Good morning, everybody. I am back. Oh, hold on. All right. Oh my gosh, I am sore. I am burnt. I am tired, exhausted, sleepy, everything, all the above. I see Mercer's already in here jamming out to that intro. We got TS84, Kevin, J Trades, Joey already back in here again. How's everybody's weekend? Let's get started with some stocks and looking at some gappers and ready to keep my streak going on. I gotta take this off. Alright, there we go. You guys can hear me, right? You guys can hear me? How's everybody's weekend, man? What's up, Karian? Let's go. You ready to make some money? Are you trading today or are you watching? Blair, I thought Blair, I thought you were gone for 2 weeks. Are you in here for the support? Oh, Blair, you got COVID. No. Weren't you supposed to go on a trip just now? Alright, what do we have for gappers? I saw Sega was a play on Friday, right? Dang, Blair, that sucks. I'm sorry, Blair. That must really suck. We got Jesse Burns over on YouTube. Good morning. Hope you had a good. I had a great weekend, man. I had a very great long weekend. It was very fun. I enjoyed my weekend. Yes, Venkat. Good morning, Venkat. So Blair had COVID and he's going to stay with us this week, but now he gets to trade and leaves next week. Still trading. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I did. Jim says, what's up? All right, let's go through gappers. Let me go through the ones from, I guess, Thursdays, as I wasn't here Friday. So what is this is? WTI, nope. Husa, oh, Husa looks interesting. Husa's probably on the gappers today, probably. So NCLH, no. Affirm, this one kept coming up. CYN, no. MRO, no. APYX. APYX was at one play. It looks like next day we still had a play. Joby. Joby looks interesting. I'm going to put alert at 6-1 on Joby. And then see if we get back up there. SPRC, no. And I already have an alert on that. CBIO, no. Hold on, let me delete this trend line. RDBX, is RDBX officially done, or are we going to come back for another one? Because we still haven't broken that high of like $11. We haven't broken $11 in RDBX, so we got to stay on the watch on that one. BKSY, no. M, I'm gonna take M out of here. It's a pricey stock, so no. M, BTTX, no. GOVX. How GOVX? Sega's the one that I want to watch. So yeah, I was right. It's Friday afternoon. Sega's the one that made a move. So let's see if Sega can actually come back. This one's doing probably similar to RDBX, where they both had a really good run, and they both gave it all back, and now they're both coming all the way back to squeeze some of these people. TXMD doesn't look that good. MDXH doesn't either. Grab no. CMRX no. DPSI no. AGRI no. VERU no. IQ low volume. DTST no. Dang, I had so many guys. Alright, there, I'm done. Alright, so let's see. Blair's still in here. Jim said, what's up? Kirian said, JAN looks good. Alright, let me look through the gapper. So TXMD, I just saw that one. It was kind of going straight up, so I'm not going to look at it. Husa, I figured Husa was going to be on the momentum scanner just when I looked at the chart real quick. And then MULN. Let's go look at MULN. This one I did not have. Cheap stock. 124 as a high. Let's see if we can keep breaking those highs. But so far, not that interested on it. And then we got Kirian calling out Jan. Jan. Let's go look at Jan. Jan looks good. I feel like I need to go back and retouch some of my gapper settings because I don't know how I'm not getting some of these. Jan looks perfect to me, and it wasn't on my momentum. It wasn't on my gapper scanner. It's weird. So Husa is on my side chart as one of the stocks that I'm going to be looking at. JAN, thanks to Kirian, is going to be. Darth Trader, you missed my intro today. You're always telling me, get on early, Juanito, you're late, Juanito this, Juanito that. And you missed the intro today. Debbie's back. Good morning, Debbie. But anyways, good morning, Day Trader. Welcome back in after a long weekend. Hope I know, man. I wanted to see it. Look, go up. Mercer was jamming to it. Look at it. Scroll up the chat. Mercer was jamming to my intro. So I really like JAN and Husa. Let me go look at Husa's 180 chart. Ooh, we were at 17 bucks before. But that's not bad. That's not bad. Anybody else looking at just for that, I'm gonna rewind the stream. That's so you can rewind it just while you're watching it? Cause I don't know how you, that one time whenever okay, so yeah. There was that one time where I was talking about that profit that I took or that I didn't take on that one stock, and you quickly like went back and took a screenshot. So I don't know how you did it, but I guess you can just rewind. So how was look at JAN? That's the one I looked at. So Husa and JAN are gonna be my top two stocks when market opens, which we got about 9-ish minutes. Besides that, we had MULN, but MULN doesn't look that good. And then on Alpha Fridays, we're going to look at SIGA, SIGA. And then, is it funny like how, do we all pronounce these tickers differently? Like I've been watching some like, well, not that I've been watching, but every time I look at on like YouTube videos or something like that, and I'm looking at a stock or something, and I'll be like Veru or something like that, and they're like, yeah, I traded Vero today, and I'm like, what the heck? And then the other time I was looking at AGRI, and I called it AGRI, and the guy was like, yeah, I traded Agri today. I was like, what the heck? Which ticker is that? It's funny. I bet we all still say them separate, right? So looking at Husa, Husa, I'll spell them out. Looking at JAN, which is Jan, high over 5, achieving break 5. We got SIGA. SIGA pulled back a little too much, but we had a crazy rally on Friday from 10 bucks all the way to almost 15 during market open. Hit 15 this morning actually, and then pulled back. And then I am going to put RDBX just because RDBX once again came back from $2 all the way up to $8. And we're still hovering around that 7.50. But we still have a high of $11 to hit on that stock to take the previous high. Is it possible? I don't know. I don't know. Am I going to be ready if it does happen? You bet I am. You bet for that one I will be ready. So, Dark Trader Dan, that B on the intro hits hard. Jess Bronza, good morning. Jesse Burnens over on YouTube said, you watching Amazon this week with the split coming up? Actually, I don't. Let me go look at it. I bet it's probably rallying before the split, though. That's what they usually do. And then they split and then they tank. Or this is kind of like not even like a true rally because everything rallied Thursday and Friday, so. But yeah, you do have a pretty nice uptrend on Amazon. Go to the 5 minutes and just draw this trend line support down here. We bounced off of it 2 or 3 times, so if you get that break, maybe try to go short on it. I don't know what the split is going to do, but that's actually a good thing because then you can buy Amazon for 20th of the price that it's now. Careful with Jan as the stock was entered in a definitive agreement to be acquired. I see. How was everybody's weekend? What did everybody else do yesterday? Anybody grill some burgers? Anybody go out to the lake as well? Anybody got pulled by a tube on a boat going 35 miles an hour, hit a giant wakeboard wake from another boat, and got launched 15, 20 feet in the air, landed, bruised the crap out of your foot, and had 2 big old bruises on your back? Anybody else? Played some golf, Millie said. Okay, okay. Thought thought about how I got clapped on that short Friday while you were gone. Shakes my head. You had 3 days to think about it. Now, forget about it. Forget about it. You had an extra day to forget about it. Went to the beach and got a sunburn. Okay, okay, okay. You tattooed all day. Had some holiday tacos for dinner," said Jesse Burns on YouTube. You're a tattoo artist? Guess how many tattoos I got, guys? Guess how many tattoos I got? Who can guess this? Who can guess this? Who can guess how many tattoos I have? Oh, look at Jan. Jan's gonna hit a new high market, pre-market. Millie says 3. Joey says 5. Active Trader says 6. Darth Trader says 3. Jess Bronson says 2. Blair says 0. One of you got it right. One of you got it right. TS84, 1. Okay, TS84. Nobody said 1, and I said somebody had gotten it right, and then you came back and said 1. So the correct answer is a big fat donut. A big fat donut. Blair got it. Blair, you cheated. You weren't even supposed to be here this week. You weren't even supposed to be here. I do not have any tattoos. I've been tempted to get some, but I don't know. I just feel like I'll regret them. I just feel like I'd regret them. So, anybody? The body is a canvas. A lot of y'all have tattoos. Who has more than 5 tattoos? Who of y'all got have more than 5 tattoos? All right, so it looks like Jan popped up to that 493 and pulled back. So we still gonna want to have a trade over $5, but anything before that is gonna be pretty aggressively on the short side, especially when this is one of 2 stocks that are kind of obvious at market open. There's an uptrend support on Jan, keeps bouncing off of it. Jess Bronson, no tattoos. Cool. Yeah, you got that upturn right there, and then that top. So I would not be surprised if pre-market or market open we squeeze up to that 5 again, either break it and leaves us behind because it's that 1 minute open, or we get rejected and start doing the same thing we've been doing all week. Obviously, I wasn't here on Friday, but this looks like LF play. This looks like RDBX that first time where we both jumped up to a new high, failed, went sideways for a while, and then finally had that big squeeze later in the day. So this looks very similar to both of those. But Jesse over on YouTube says they are 70% covered, but they don't count how many tattoos they got. So do I think CBIO will be hot today? CBIO. CBIO. Oh, CBIO has no volume today. No, I do not think CBIO will be hot today. Oh man, I gotta start getting ready. I feel like I haven't traded in so long. I'm currently still on that 12 winning streak, right? 12 days or 11 days is that if Zamboni's in here. If not, it's 12 days. But if Zamboni's in here or whatever his name is, something Zamboni, 11 days. 11 days. We don't count that 1 day of $5 profit. So I am going to be looking on Jan when market opens, see if we drop down to that trend line, maybe start averaging in. I don't usually do that, but let's just see. That trend line looks pretty clear to me. 3 touches on it right there. Oh my goodness, Zamboni was in here. I heard 11 days. I don't know what you guys heard. I definitely said 11 days, so if somebody's saying that I'm snitching on me, I said 12 days, don't listen to them. I said 11-day green streak. Minute till market open. 4-day weekend. I'm beaten up, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, but I am here. Look at Husa, guys. Husa, a little bit of a pop to VWAP at market open, probably. See if we can hold that VWAP and kind of just trend above VWAP and $5 on that one as well. So I'm going to move my YouTube chat over to the left now, since we are about to get a momentum scanner picking up in here when market opens. We got about 30 seconds. Jan is dropping down to that trend line again. Jan is looking good so far. Let's see if we drop even more. Husa looks like VWAP and $5 are gonna hold as resistance so far. So we are live, baby. We're live. I'm gonna get a dip here on Jan. This is a terrible stock. Can you just close me out, please? Very bad fills in that first minute of Thinkorswim. We always know that. We always know that. But up $75 on the day. Took a dip trade down there where that support was. And then we came back up, tried to take it off. I was up 100 and... Oh, how am I short now? Well, somehow I jumped in short on it. I guess it's a hard to borrow stock and I jumped in short on it. How does that happen? I made an extra 30 bucks off of that. I got lucky, honestly. Lucky. So let's keep watching Jan. Let's see if we can break this little bit of a pivot of 4.8. You about to get paid? Heck yeah, man. Oh, I got out of that trade, but yeah. Let's keep watching Jan. We got to bounce off of that bottom. Unfortunately, I let go all of my shares already. Was kind of iffy on the fills, iffy on the whole situation. But here I am still. VTNR is shooting an alert. Husa turned right back around after hitting $5 in VWAP. But Jan might be our play. I bought 2,500 shares on that dip, and I had a hard time filling. Somebody already made $400 on Jan. Kieran, awesome job, Kieran. Go back to sleep, man. Go back to bed. Or actually, I don't know what part of the world you live. I think you're in the U.S., right? Is it still kind of early enough for you to go back? You still have a sleep? You still got some more facts. Good job, Kieran. Good job. Everybody gave Kieran a little clap round of Husa failed. Now let's look at our momentum gapper. We got IOVA showing up on there. I don't know what IOVA is, but let's go look at it. Looks like might be a dead cat bounce, so I still got my eyes mostly on Jan. Tried breaking that uptrend support there. Good buyers off that bottom. Where is $5? $5 is right up here. Still pretty high, so let's keep watching. We cannot get past this 475, the quarter. Every time we get here, we break them, but that candle cannot hold 475. Look at that candle, always closing below 475. VTNR was one that I shot an alert, so let me go look at it just to see where it is and why I had an alert on it. So it looks like we had a pretty good opening. We're actually at 16.2 is our max highs on VTNR. So we are pretty close to 16.2. So we can probably keep watching VTNR. Siga hasn't really done much, and Husa opened red and is still going red. So Jan looks like still one of the only stocks we can be watching this morning. Currently an SIA though. ASIA. Asia? You currently in Asia? Are you traveling? I'm just kidding, I know what you meant, but how did you get in short? Just tried and got rejected. I don't know. I tried. So I had 2,500 and I kept selling, and I had 500 shares. At that point, I tried selling them and I wouldn't get filled. So I completely flattened the position, and I think when I flattened it, it got rid of my my shares, and then my 500 sell click button filled in after, so it actually got filled afterwards. I was already flat, so it put me negative 500 short, which actually added another $25 of profit on that one. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So VTNR, pretty big bounce off of VWAP, so keep watching VTNR as well. 1568 all-time highs on VTNR is 16.2, so we are pretty close on that one. Sometimes it seems like the stocks that everybody's watching, such as JAN, is pretty shorted and a lot of action. So we're not getting clean moves. So let's see if over on VTNR we can get a move through that 15.6 in a little bit. So I'm still watching that. Anybody over on YouTube, any questions, any stocks, any trades you've taken? Here we go for Jan trying to push. I do see that. So I'm going over to VTNR. VTNR 15.6 is our new high of today, but we do have a high of 16.2 on this one. Pretty close. I need volume to pick up on here though. Looks like Husa also tried to make a little bit of a move right there, right back up to that VWAP $5 $4.99 play, but got rejected pretty fast after that. So I'm watching VTNR right now. It's kind of a little pricier stocks, $15, but still within the range that we always trade. So $2 to $20 is what I prefer. So watching on my side chart, I see Jan trying to. I see Husa coming back up to VWAP. I see Husa ripping through VWAP. I don't know what to look at, guys. They're all squeezing a little bit. VTNR was my play. I was watching it in front of my eyes, and now it's squeezing 10 cents above it. I'm gonna go over to Husa. VTNR, I was literally looking at it on my main screen, and it squeezed through that new high while I was looking at it. Didn't even take a trade. Going back to Husa, I'm watching Husa. See if we can hold Husa's VWAP and $5 now. And then Jan, obviously, still watching Jan to see if we get that break. Keeping Jan on tight focus on a break of 491 and 501 double entry. They were all pushing for a second. Now they're all pulling back. Anybody taking any trades besides Kyrian on JAN? It looks like these three are the stocks to be watching though. So we got HUSA Husa again trying through that VWAP. Again Husa trying through this VWAP. Trying to hold VWAP, trying to hold $5. Both of them right there. Small win on Jan for Mersa. There we go. We got a little downtrend on Husa. But let's see if we can break this and then really get a nice clean move to the upside. I might even try to get some of this dip right here off of that VWAP and off of $5. Let's see if it dips a little more for me. Filling way down there. Way down there. Just 1,500 shares. Just a little starter. Just a little starter down there on HUSA. I mentioned that $5 VWAP hold. Jan is still coming back up. Watches Jan to get above that uptrend. Looks like Husa is not gonna hold that $5. So even though it's right there still, but it's already below $5, I'm gonna get out of it. If it comes back up and squeezes, that's okay. But I do not want it to fail on me because now you're below that $5 again. I wanted that candle to come down, give me a nice little scoop of grab up some shares, and then come back up above $5, which it did not do. And of course it's going to take off, isn't it? Of course it's going to take off. It's going to do me dirty. I've had a 4-day weekend and it's already, stock market's already not going to like me, is it? They're like, oh, this guy's back again. Time to ruin his trades. Currently taking 2 trades. One on JAN at the open. Got a little bit of shares on that little dip right there of that trend line up $100. And then I did just take that HUS8 trade, which came out to a scratch trade. 19-cent profit. Adding to the profits, adding to the accuracy, adding to the winning percentage. 19 cents. Jesse said SPY is fading off. I'm still holding Tesla from 740. May have to cut out soon. So I actually still have on that little swing play. There goes Husa. There goes Husa. So I was trying to play some swing trades as well, and you guys saw that. So I bought 2 shares of Tesla. Bottom, literally at the bottom on both of them. So it sold some at that resistance that we came up to, and then after that it kept squeezing. We broke through that little channel that we had. So I still do have 1 share of Tesla, and it's up like $120 or something like that. So pretty good for just 1 share. Husa is trying to make a little bit of a short squeeze here. Waiting to see if we really start picking up this volume. This isn't one that looks like you should chase right now. VTNR as well, breaking back through that VWAP. So you're thinking, why didn't I buy that little micro pullback right there? Because look, that candle still went up to that resistance, right? We didn't really clear everything. We aren't really open to take off. I didn't chase that one because of it. We're still below that next pivot point. I might add on some of these dips here, like down there, just a small share size, just a small share position. See if we can start scaling back into this play and see if we get that pivot of 5-2. Gonna take some off there. And this is that pivot point, so that 515, sorry. This is why I added small down there. See if we get this pivot point break. If we don't, then oh well, and I stop out. But if we do, I got 200 shares for this rise. Played a very small size. I didn't think about it. I had a 4-day weekend. I gotta take it slow. I gotta keep my 12-day streak, right, guys? So I did not buy. So this was that resistance, right? That next pivot point. I didn't buy that first micro pullback because that's not to me telling me this is a squeeze. We're squeezing through it. But I waited for that candle to hit that resistance, get a next dip, see if we get a retest of that resistance, that little pivot point. If we break through it, now I got some shares. If we don't, then I just stop out on that next, right? On those next shares. Gonna take 100 out there on that little spike. I think I took them out on the other side of that pivot point, so I got a little lucky with that fill. But still have 100 shares left on HUSA. If we get through this pivot point and start opening up, watch for a new high of the day. 543, 550. Sniper Trades is in here. Sniper Trades got an order ready on 550 for Husa. I already know this is a little bit better squeeze right here. This is a better squeeze right here. Watch this. Watch the dip in here maybe. I'm just gonna try it. See if we can keep pushing up. I'm gonna fully stop out. Still up $66 on this trade, on this ticker, I mean. But not really getting that squeeze. That candle should have closed, should have pulled up. Candle should have pulled up, should have bounced, and that same candle should have pushed up on that same one. Guys, can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Can you guys, are you guys trading? I also didn't see anybody chatting, so I didn't think about it, Darth Trader, but let's hope it's not actually frozen. Alright, people are here. People are here. Ask some questions, guys. Let me know what you're trading. Let me know what you guys are watching. Let me know what levels you're watching. Let me... If I got a booger on my face, let me know, man. I don't, right? I don't have no boogers. Noe Knox is on Husa. Jesperanza is on Jan. I'm still watching Husa. Watch the break of 543 and 550 to a new high. Sniper trades, you got an order ready in on Husa over 550? VTNR, big squeeze off that bottom on VTNR. Off of VWAP, 4 candle consolidation, and then rip on that 5th candle just now. Back up to 1560s. Husa's having a little problem up here at 540s. It's looking a little weaker, so this is not one I want to chase right now. Every time it pops up, it pulls back right here at 540. Mira is calling out CTT. I am also waiting for a dip on Husa. I don't know if that's the biggest dip you're going to get. I didn't jump in on it. Honestly, I want to take a trade on VTNR. VTNR is probably going to get a new high here. Looks like Husa's a better play though. Husa, I can average in with bigger share size and find a bigger move. So I'm going to keep watching Husa. 540 trade. Nope, not liking it at 550 unless it could consolidate between 501 and 535 a little longer. Okay. Do you have an order over 540? 541. Do you have an order at 541 ready through 541 to squeeze to 550 maybe? Because I like that. Let's see if we can scoop some shares down here. Maybe. Scooping small share size down here on Husa. Let's see if we bring it all the way back up and back to their retest of 540s. If not, I stop out on these shares. Not a big size, but that's that previous support, right? That previous resistance. Now we're above it. Hopefully we hold a little bit of support on it. Still red through the tape though. Still red through the tape. If we hold this double candle, maybe we can find that reversal. Both of these candles. This one's not going to. Okay. That little bit of a pop down and then body of candle come up. I like that. So let's see if this candle closes above that 16, 17. Let's see if this candle closes above it and we get that curl back up. This is where you start scooping shares and then you come back and test that high. This candle has 9 seconds to close, and I like the way it's closing. It'd be better if we get a little bit more buying, push it up, not sellers, and close below it or right on it. That was a little iffy there. So I'm gonna stop out. That candle right before, look at VTNR. So that candle on HUSA, it looked perfect until it closed and went right back to that resistance and closed low. I don't want to see that. I want to see that candle wick to the bottom, buyers come in and hold it high. That's telling me that buyers stepped in and pushed it all the way back up above that, right? This candle's kind of doing the same thing. You see how that wick is below it and above it, obviously, right? You always get those wicks, but those candles right there is what's going to tell you where that price actually closed and who really is in control. Look exactly where it's dancing. 516, 517, 516, 518, 516, 515. It's undecided. Look at that doji candle. Right on it still. Closed a little bit above it, so maybe we start curling back up. So all of those candles still closed over 517, and there's a little curl back up. There's a little bit of curl back up, right? Now this is the first candle to make a new high. You got two candles down there, so you start making a new high on the body candles. See if this comes up a little bit. Take a little dip trade and get that retest of 540 through 550 on HUSA. Then I say first candle making you high, get that first little bit of a little dip right there. I got in on that dip. We're not squeezing like I want to, but still holding a little bit, taking some off the table on those double tops right there. Gonna fully stop out of this one, so added a little bit of profit. That should have been our candle to make another high instead of double top right there. Missed out on MULN. MULN. Oh yeah. MULN did make a move. That was a cheap stock. That's right, Mercer. You got it. Oh my gosh, I didn't see YouTube. Sorry, guys. What's up? My internet is not working. Can't trade today. Let's see what happens today. Any shorts you see that I missed today? Oh, that's Alex Agaska. Huh. I just realized that over on YouTube. Sorry I didn't see your messages. I've been focused trading, making some money. Shorts today, maybe Jan. Jan, I mean, it always seems like the obvious stock recently. Seems like the obvious stock for buyers and sellers is just kind of trending sideways. Here is HUSA again, making that next pivot move. Back up to that 540. I'm watching HUSA at 540 again. Seeing if 540 breaks. A lot of sellers up here, but let's see if buyers start stepping in. That was a little bit of a break and didn't move. Now we're opening up. There we go. Now we opened up. 500 shares still left. I had 5,000 shares on that entry and I missed it. I let them go. Watch for our next move. Higher move right here. Yep, 551, 54, 56. 60s. Gosh, man. Gosh, I let it go. I had 5,000 shares locked and ready. I had 5,000 shares and I started exiting that trade. Who caught that move right there? I've been saying it all day. I even started calling it down here at 5-2. I said 5-2. Watch that curl back up. I said watch this candle. First minute candle making you high. Get that next dip entry, right? I called it there. I jumped in back again. 5,000 shares right here. And I started slowly decreasing my share size all in here. Got that move, I think, with 2,000 shares maybe. Got that move with 2,000 shares. So, or maybe less. I don't think that was a 2,000 shares. That was a 500 share move that I got. So, definitely slowed it down a lot for that clean move. So, I let a lot of profit go on that play. Slowly going to scale out of this one now. Yep, so that's exactly what I did, Wild Boy. That's exactly what I did. I had 5,000 shares. I'm going to fully get out. I had 5,000 shares, and 540 was that resistance, right? So we were right here, or 5, whatever that was. And this candle, when that candle broke the high of this previous one on right here, it didn't squeeze up to 540. It moved like 2 or 3 cents. It broke it and it stayed there. And I was like, that is not a good break. That's not a clean break, right? If I want that pivot point to break, especially after a good candle like that, I want that candle to take off, right? I wanted to see 540 right away, 545, 550, get the new break, and then squeeze. It didn't do that. It broke that pivot point and barely hovered above it. I got scared. I started unwinding my position, I left some, but I started unwinding it a little bit. I got scared. I hesitated. That's good. Sometimes hesitating is good. Next time I get a weak break like that, it might flush down on me like that, right? Or I might take some profits at that double top or something like that, and then it pulls back on me and I stop break even. But I'm always gonna watch my money before I make money, right? So still a good trade. Magaska over on YouTube. To me, the only short maybe right now could have been Jan. Maybe now that you're opening up on Husa, you start taking some trades on that one. BTNR is struggling to get over 1560s, 1565, 67-ish. You get 1, 2, 3 spikes up and then on the way down, but no obvious short for you, Agaska. So yeah. Amazon holding up. I'm chilling there. Timothy said, what's your next play on Husa? I think I was calling it out as I was trading, so hopefully you got some of that. Jeva said, next support on Husa. There we go. Sniper trades, I think he took a piece of that. I was calling out the 550. I think he did end up taking that 50. He's looking for 5.8. So he is not out of the trade yet. So yeah, he got in at 551. Joey, you're right. I had 5,000 shares. I mean, Wild Boy, I had 5,000 shares. Joey said, yes, caught that move, made profit on Husa. There we go, Joey. There we go. Jim said, should have had a stop buy on it, missed it. Yeah, that 550 break, once that 540, 550 was right around the corner, 550 broke, and you got a next move up. Jim's, yes, he does have a stop buy in, so he has his order ready above 551, and then he's ready to go. So he does have his orders. Ready before that trade happens. Alex Agaska is watching from his phone, probably forming a head and shoulders. It'll come back down and make another one right there, you saying? I can see that. Looks like Sniper Traits is still in this trade, in at 551. He should be about break even right now. 550 is trying to hold now as the next support. So psychological numbers always good for resistances, for little breakout moves like that one. So our high of this stock was this one over here. Oh, the line I just deleted. So 543. We got there 543. 550 was the next target. We got to move through 550 all the way to 564. A 16-cent move after that 550. So Sniper Trace is still sitting in this trade in at 550 entry. I don't know how many shares he's got, but his stop is 536. His profit target is 508. So on the other hand, I'm in trying to get that move before. So I'm in down here. I was calling it right there. Actually, I had ads right there. Perfect dips. I think I let all of those go through here somewhere. I jumped back in it on that dip. First candle, make a new high. Get that next candle to get a quick little dip. Grab some shares and move higher. Had a double top on that one. So that's where I let go of all those shares right there. I let go of them right. Oh, sniper trades. Looks like he just got taken out. Barely got taken out. That sucks. Double top there, so I started unwinding my position. Once I saw that double tap and jumped back in it with 5,000 shares up here, I jumped in 5,000 shares. I saw one double top there. Didn't really move afterwards. Created a double top here, broke it, barely moved higher. I started getting scared, started hesitating my trade, started unwinding my trade, started taking some profits, locking it in, and then we got the move when I had like 500 shares left out of a 5,000 share position. 5,000 from 535 to 550, 20 cents a share on 5,000 shares. Missed out on some good chunk of change right there. Could have been easily a $600 trade. Sniper Trade said he's still in. If 535 does not hold, he will take his stop and he will take his loss and move on. And that is what trading is. So everybody on YouTube, I appreciate you guys checking in. I think I recognize all of you guys' names. You guys are not new. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Unless Jeva. I don't know if Jeva have been in here before. Alex, thanks for tuning in from YouTube today. You're not really, so I guess I did mention that the JAN could have been a possible short, and now we are moving a little bit lower on JAN. So there was that one. Husa, once I said that 560s and this 550 wouldn't hold, then maybe you could look for that short. So there could have been some short plays. Yeah, I love your stream, man. Jeba, is this your first time coming in here? If so, I appreciate you coming in here. If you have any questions, I don't care what level of trading you are. I don't care if you're asking an advanced experience question that I might not have the answer, but I will find the answer for you, or somebody else might. Or if you have a very basic beginning question that you're too scared to ask or don't have the answer to, I don't care. Go ahead and ask it anyways. I will say you are watching over on YouTube, but I also stream on tradecaster.com. If you go over to tradecaster.com and make an account, once it asks for the payment, go ahead and X out of it, cancel it, and you should be able to watch me free. And right now, I think I have like 39 viewers on YouTube. I probably have double that on Tradecaster. So a lot more people commenting, sharing ideas, all that stuff. So you're welcome to watch on whichever one you want. So up on Husa, $343. I don't know if that's the one I took that initial trade. No, I did not. So I actually am up a little bit over $400 again. So I took a $100 winner on JAN. I don't even remember. Okay, so that was that beginning trade right there. And then switched over to HUSA and keeping that winning percentage. I don't think I've taken one. Maybe I did take one red trade, but I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about it. CTT says Blair. Let me go over and look at CTT. Somebody else pointed this one out earlier, and I kind of left it alone. I was busy making some trades. So CTT is opening up a little bit. You start getting that curl back up. Lower volume. Look at those candles. They're kind of like glitchy-ish. So, approaching resistance. I think Mira was the one that called CTT earlier. Okay. If you got in early, then yeah, you got a good move. VTNR was the other one I was trying to trade today. This is the one that we got to a new high of 580, 579 basically, but we could not get over this 1565. Every spike we got over 1565, it got sold into. There's a tiny one there. One right there, two right there, one more right there. Body of the candle. This is what I'm saying, guys. So you watch that wick, but watch where the candle closes. And that tells you who's in control. Right here, clean engulfing green candles, right? That's one good move. That's two good moves. You got sold into. Those candles closed below that resistance. One candle closed below, two candles closed below, a green candle closed below. That's 3 attempts to hold 565, and you could not hold 565. Yeah, the more you knock on the door, the more you break it down, but if you don't even come up to knock on that door again, you're not going to open it. You're going to just walk away, and that walking away is that flush, right? So 1, 2, 3 could not close above 1565 once at all. You don't even try the fourth time, and you go home. So Husa, unfortunately, we got, I guess, 2 legs, kind of. We got that break of downturn right there. We got 1. I was sniping these entries right here. I'm kind of upset I didn't average in big on that one. And didn't average big on that one and didn't stick it out all the way to the end. But it's okay. So let's see. Red day so far on JAN for Jesperanza. No worries, Jesperanza. You'll get it back. Wild Boys say AMD hidden sellers did take over at VWAP. This stock has a lot of price action. I would look for long at 97 today if it cracks enough, or short at 103. Mira putting up a little channel on that was CTT. So you do have a little channel on CTT. You did get to that top of that channel. So Mira, hopefully you followed your own channel and took some profit there. So you got to the top of that channel, perfectly pulled back. So take some profit. Always lock in your profits. Don't wait to become a millionaire off of one trade. Make thousands of dollars. Always take your profit, right? Always lock it in. How did I put my volume in the chart on Thinkorswim? So for Timothy over on YouTube. ¿Qué pasó, vato? How are you? Tivo, welcome in, man. Let me answer this question real quick over on YouTube for Timothy. So you go over, I don't remember honestly, but I'm going to quickly look for it. I know it's somewhere on here, appearance. Oh, right here. So, Timothy on YouTube, go over to your general chart cogwheel settings. Once you're in it, on that very first page at the bottom right, it says layout, shows price subgraph, and shows overlap volume. If you click that one, it'll actually put that volume as your background on the chart, and you can drag around your chart or whatever, and that volume stays with it. So let me know if that worked out for you, and if that answered your question. I think that's what you were wanting. So, Tivo, welcome in, man. Appreciate you coming back in here. Wild Boys say SPY. Let's go look at SPY. Let's see what the market's doing, because I'm scrolling through my watch list, and everything is red, bloody red. The sell-off continues again. Actually, to me, this looks like a healthy pullback. If we look over on the 180 chart for SPY, you got that clean move, break of that downtrend channel right there. So those dotted lines. Let me make sure I'm not missing a move over here. I'm gonna put an alert on Jan just to make sure anywhere above 560, pretty high up, so I don't look for nothing. So that little downtrend channel on SPY, we finally broke out of it, and there's where you get those clean moves, right? So usually we take the stairs down. A lot of people say that, but usually, so we take the stairs down, and once you break out, you fly. So look at here, you take the stairs down, and then you fly when you break that resistance, right? That channel right there, and then you fly up. So you don't really get little pullbacks, and this is what's happening right now. But we did go over the 180, and you're actually right now at the 180 on from the top side. So are we gonna bounce off the 180? And keep a little bit higher up, maybe back up to those 416s, or are we going to lose the 180 SMA right away and then pull right back down to those 400 levels? You do still have that bigger channel on SPY, so 2 points down there. The third one just hit off the lows right now, so 3 points below, and you got 2 points on top. It's pretty high up there. It's back up to those 440s, 430s if you go a little bit farther out on SPY, but it's still up there, so you might get a move up there. We are not in a how should I put it? We are not in a time. I don't know how to say this. I don't see the market going back into a bull market for a while. So if we do get back up to that trend line and get a third touch, I will be buying puts. I don't see us rallying higher to a new high all time, all of that stuff. I don't see that happening. So Timothy over on YouTube said that worked. Thank you. No problem, man. Let me know any questions you guys have. If I don't know the answer, somebody else might. So I do see Jan trying to make that. You do have a little downtrend that I think you just broke. So SPY has support at 410, but a better bounce would be 480 if it came there. I think that's the cleanest spot to continue an uptrend. Husa, somebody said Husa downtrend now. Tivo Juan Trades, what is your thoughts, plans on Amazon with split in a few days? I felt like missed a good little bull run with these last few green days on it, trying to push. You're not looking for a sale, you're looking for a clearance. Draw, you guys draw those supports. Hold on. This is how you see them, guys. Yeah. I'm hungry still. I haven't eaten. So, go to a little bit more active time frame. So, a 1 hour. You can do a 5-minute over 90 days, 1 hour, and find those lows, right? So, here's Tesla. I got that little bit downtrend channel right there. Those white lines. White line there. And you can see, I mean, it's not right on it. I could move it up a little bit. There you go. And you got 1 touch, 2 touch, there's 3 touch. After that, start buying those dips. That's a fourth. That's a clearance right there. It came down to here, got another triple bottom, and that dotted line is actually the support of another resistance right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you guys can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 touches on that line. What do I think when it's going to hit that line? It's going to bounce off support, right? So we got really close to that line, and if I activate my trades, Thinkorswim, I swear to God, man. Why does this, it's specifically this, why does this never work? Okay, let me try a smaller time frame, see if it works. There it is. There's one of them. So there's that bottom of that trend line right there. Bought in right there, low. Bought in low. 642 on Tesla. This is me trying some swing trades, right? So about there. Honestly, this little trend line could be pushed up as well. It's because it doesn't line up every time you switch time frames. But look at that clean triple bottom, right? That's that first one. You could have averaged in here. That's a clearance. You could have averaged in here. That's clearance. And then I sold up there, and I still have 1 share left that I rode all of this with. 1 share of Tesla, $97. You kidding me? Good entry down there. So yeah, go to the 360 1 hour, go to the 5-minute 90 days, and find those moves. Buy them when they're low. Buying when you're double touching a second, a third touch on a support line. That was last week. Yeah, that was last week, and just Thursday and Friday we rallied on Tesla. Wait, I got it at 634 and it's 7. So yeah, $100 a share. Let me go off screen and eat my granola bar because you guys are judging me. Alright, back to the 5-minute, 5-day, 1 minute. Back to my roots, back to what I'm good at. CTT. Mira and Blair were calling CTT. Oh, never mind. It showed up on my momentum scanner that it was hitting highs, but that was old, so we haven't had anything rallying pretty recently. Y'all just want some too? I got half of one, so You guys can split the crumbs between each other. Oh, feels good to be back and make some money. Feels good to be back and make some money. What is that, Mira? What is that? Okay, okay, I do see that. And then draw, so draw, connect those two bottom lines now. So you got kind of like an inverted head and shoulders. You guys know I don't really like inverted, or I mean head and shoulders, but you got two bottoms right there, the very low of those two candles, and then that next little dip, and connect an uptrend to those. It'll lead you right back to those two where that gap closes. Siga, that's the other one I was watching yesterday. Friday had a good move. So let's go back to Siga now that everybody's tired of JN failing and who's up failing. Let's go over to Siga. That VWAP dropped down way low to us, so now technically we're still above. Now we're above VWAP on Siga, but pretty low off our highs. Not one trade that I'm gonna take down here and average in heavy, right? Sniper trade said he's like an MULN. MULN, let's go look at MULN. So, in at 151 entry would stop at 139. Profit target 169, 185. Stay safe and trade with a plan. This is just my ideas with what works for me. And he's right. He took one trade today that didn't work for him, but he sticks to his plan because that ultimately does work for him most of the times. And even if it doesn't work most of the times, his winning average or his risk to reward ratio makes sense. So he can afford to lose those trades because next time he gets one right, he will make more money than that loss. So always stick to your plan, guys, and find what works for you. Find what works for you. Yeah. Let's go look at KAVL just to see what we got over here. Oh man, low volume. Um So what do I like? I like Sega if we get over 13, $14. I like Husa if we get back over 550. So 550 was that turning point. Oh, now you can see all my trace on Husa. Look how low I was averaging in on Husa. Let's see. I started taking trades here for the break of that downtrend. My lowest add was 494, 1,500 shares. Sold them at 495, a little bit of profit, 495 again. Re-entered at 505 and sold at 512, so also another profitable trade. Then jumped back in at 528 and sold some at 528. So that one looks like a scratch trade. I don't know if I made or lost money on that one. Looks like I took 100 shares at 516, so I lost on those. And then right here is where I started buying these dips. So 521, 521, 525. Then I started playing it a little bit more aggressive on that first candle, making new high, coming back up. So we got that first candle making new high, took that next dip entry at 525, sold at 526, so 1 penny a share. Didn't really get, well, that was probably most of them. 529, 528, 527, yeah. So it took some money there. And here's a big trade. Jumped in at 533. The low of that candle was 531, so once again missing it by 2 pennies. 533, the low of that candle missed it by 2 pennies, and this is the one that hurts. Most of that trade I sold at 537, so only 5 cents of profit on 4,500 shares. 4,500 shares took 5 cents profit. Look at what I sold the other ones at. 200 at 561 and 549. That was almost 30 cents of profit. 20, I don't know what that is, 26 something. I had that nice trade right there. I had it. I had it. Once again, in the tip of my fingers. I need to do some finger exercises, guys. I need to do that thing that you squish like that. Get some hand grip. And you can get my fingers to be strong. So when I have those, I can just pinch them and hold on to them all the way to the end. And ride them up. Ride them all the way to the top. Jess Bronson still only has one trade left. Red on the day, but you know, you can get it back. You can get it back. If you don't see a good trade setup today, that's okay. Trade tomorrow. So both JAN and VTNR again trying to make a little push up. I will not look at those and then will not trade them unless we get over VWAP on both of them. So it's not necessarily that it's a rule for me, but obviously being below VWAP, I'm not going to see as much buyers as sellers. So now break of VWAP is a good trade a lot of the times too. But I was saying that because VTNR is squeezing up like one candle, good move there, but pretty far off VWAP on that one. So gonna leave that one alone. Who's no? Which one's the other one? JAN. So JAN, I'll keep an eye. There's that VWAP acting as resistance. So still have an 18-day green streak, but frustrated because I keep selling too soon. I might get an entry again on JAN over that VWAP. Yep. Blair, don't worry about it, man. You still, if you finish green with $18 of profit today, that is an all green month for you, right? Today is the last day of this month. Last day of this month, guys, and then we start a new month tomorrow. So, Andres Arce said look for a bounce back on TMBR. Said 30 cents, so I'll look at it just to see what you got, just to see what we got. This chart looks beautiful. So this chart looks beautiful, right? You got to move, you go sideways, consolidate right around VWAP a little bit below, but you're not selling off. So watch this stock to keep going sideways like that. Start picking up some volume and then get back up to that 42, 44. The only thing that I do not like about the stock, and you guys know, is it's cheap. It's cheap, right? So not that I shouldn't trade it, but you need a way bigger share size to trade some of these. And you're not looking for 10 cents, right? So I just had a trade on Husa where I held it for 30 cents. 30 cents is a lot. You're not going to get 30 cents here at all. There's no way you get 30 cents unless you buy. No, there's no way you're getting 30 cents. I'm sorry. You're not getting 30 cents on this stock, right? So you're going to be looking for smaller moves with bigger share sizes. And preferably, I like anything over $1.50, $2 to start really taking in and scaling in some. We back, baby. Heck yes. Should be up a little bit over 450. Wait, no, 4. Okay, 443, up $443. Deckmark Trace is back. Is he streaming now already? Nice. We all back, man. We all back from a 3-day weekend. For me, it was 4, so I'm glad I'm here. Feel like I hadn't traded in a long time. Feel like I'm new to this. Sometimes it feels like. Sometimes feels like I'm not fast enough. Sometimes feels like I'm hesitating myself too much. But this is what we do. Let me just see how pretty this looks. So I'm going to go to monitor, go to account statement, go to export to file, go to save, go over to trader view. Hold on, guys. So I got to get rid of my YouTube guys for a little bit. Everybody on YouTube, I got to go to a different website real quick. So SPY moving back up. Entry on Jan when breaking VWAP. Not necessarily. If you start getting above VWAP and holding it, maybe. But we're still pretty low off those highs. I don't want to touch the stock until we get over this right here, the 470, where that consolidation is. So watch this consolidation here. Right there. Get into that box, get into that range again up here, and then maybe start taking trades at that 4.7, 4.8 through 5, through 5.4, squeeze through 5.10, anything like that. So let me go over to Trader View. If you guys are new here, anybody new here? Anybody here for the first time, whether it's on YouTube or on Tradecaster? So I use TraderView. It is a paid subscription where I import my trades. So if you go, let me see. So you can see right here. Oh, that's probably worse. Currently up $444.02 today. It is 9:24 where I live. So I've been trading for about an hour, and I get paid $450 an hour. Okay, that'd be crazy if I got paid that every hour of the day, right? But I only work about an hour, 2 hours a day, and I get paid $450 for it. Now let's go look at my calendar, guys. Let's go look at my calendar. Let's go look at my calendar. Look at this clean May calendar. Started in the red. Started doubting myself. Started saying, "Oh my God, can I even day trade?" I got one red day to start the month, one green day, then another red day. I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm red. This is gonna be my first red month in a while." Friday comes by, okay, made a little bit of money. Monday, Tuesday, red and red. Oh my gosh, 2 days red back to back. Questioning life a little bit, questioning day trading a little bit. And then I say, nah, screw that. I'm the best day trader there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Zamboni, 12, 13 for everybody. 13 days in a row. I like to see that. And closing closing the month of May. That concludes the month of May. New month tomorrow. Oh crap, next month is June already? Dang, my birthday's coming up. You guys gonna give me a gift or what? What are you guys gonna give me? Who's got birthday gifts for me? I'm letting you guys know now, so you got plenty of time to buy me something. Good morning, loco. Frank Franco over on YouTube. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Up $444. Took one trade on Jan off that support. Got in somewhere around here. Started selling on there. Didn't hold to this candle. I think I only took the trade on that one candle there. And then Husa. Husa I've been playing all day long up through this front side of it, right? So I started buying somewhere down here. So I got some trades in here. I think I got a trade through here. I started averaging in here, which this was my best entries right for that next curl up, and I was calling it. I said, watch this level 5, 16, 17. Candles hold above it, then we could start curling back up. It did exactly that. I think I got scared on that double top, so I ended up closing my shares on that move, all of them. I did jump back in somewhere in there, closed out, and then my big trade on this one was right here. Highs of this pivot point are 540. 540 is what we couldn't break. 543 was the all high, and then 550 right above that, right? So psychological resistance right above that. Everything you should give to us for your birthday. And then, so I loaded in 5,000 shares right there. 5,000 shares. Ready to go. 5,000 shares. Hits that pivot point of 537. Double tops it for a while. It's neck and neck with that pivot point, right? Neck and neck, neck and neck. And I'm like, is it going to break? Is it not going to break? If it breaks, I'll hold it. If it doesn't, I start scaling out. It breaks that pivot point and just moves up 2 or 3 cents above it. And it holds right there. Wobble, let me take a look at AMD for you in a second. You've been calling it all morning and I haven't looked at it. So let me go look at it and tell you my 2 cents of it. So breaks that double top and squeezes 2, 3 cents right above it. And it hovers there. It doesn't really take off, and it doesn't really pop a wick high up. It doesn't. So it breaks that double top and just hovers 2, 3 cents. I'm like, oh crap, this is about a flush, right? So I start scaling out, scaling out, scaling out, scaling out, scaling out. From a 5,000 share position all the way down to 500. And then you know what happened. You got the clean breakout. You got that clean breakout. 500 shares breakout there. I mean, I'd take the $343. I'll take it, but a $700-800 trade, $1,000 trade right there would have been clean. Would have been nice. So Husa is trying now to come back up over VWAP again. Let me look at AMD for Wild Boy. Alright, Wild Boy, let me give you my 2 cents. My opinions. Are you playing Amazon when it splits? I don't think so. I think a lot of the time we get splits like that, we always rally before them, and then we sell off afterwards. So AMD, for Wild Boy, I do see the resistance of AMD of 102, 103, which is what you've been calling all day. I don't know that you'll get a clean break through it, so maybe 103 shows up again, and then you start taking some profits, or you go in short. Clean break of downtrend on this one right there. Right, so you get that clean break. Yesterday kind of broke it. Today we broke it again, so now you expect the rally. You may move a little higher. Oh, the only thing is you do have a strong support down here, right? So these could have been your buys. These could have been your clearance. Ferro was asking clearance. Right there, right? So you got that first point. 2, 3, 4. You got a little bit of crack underneath, but then you came back. This is your clearance. This is your clearance. That is your clearance. That's about as cheap as you can get it in that moment, in that time, right? So AMD, this is where you should start averaging in. And now that you're hitting that 103, that is when you start taking some profits. Let me look at a larger time frame. You are clearing, not quite clearing, but actually approaching this one. Alright, so there we go, Wild Boy. Look at this. Look at this. First peak right there. You got 1 touch, 2 touches. You kind of broke above it, but there's a couple of wicks right there that show it. There again. Same here. Wicks kind of broke above it, held back. And this is your 5th touch in this trend line. This is your 5th touch in this trend. Look at Jan, guys. So this actually might be the break to the upside and start rallying. I'm looking over at Jan now, so we're squeezing through that VWAP, holding VWAP now, closed above it. Let's see, looking for AMD short at 103. Yeah, 103 can be that turnaround point. Juan trades GRTS double top. Let me go look at GRTS real quick before Jan squeezes to a max high ever. Double top on that one. Looks like you got through that and you had a new high, but low volume on this one, guys. So watch that. Low volume. Choppy moves. Look at that candle. Looks like it's frozen. If you ask me, I'd say this is halted, but it's not, right? It's just that candle is not very. Amber Kid over on YouTube. First time here. Appreciate you coming in here, Amber Kid. Any questions you got? Let me know. Any opinions? Any stock you want me to look at real quick and give you my opinion? Let me know. I'm not a certified financial advisor, so these are my opinions and for entertainment purposes only. Do as you wish with my advice, and you're not responsible for losing money. I'm not responsible if you lose money. That's funny. No, for real, Amber Kid, let me know if you got any questions or anything like that. So looks like Wild Boy is short on that 103. Devs could be the break, but we'll see what happens next. Yep, I do see that. So that could be the break to, it's like the 4th, 5th time that resistance gets touched. So keep watching it, see if it breaks. And if it does break, then you got that clean move, right? Don't usually swing trade, but Siga options look good. That looks good. Siga to me looks like RDBX. Siga to me looks like RDBX, where let me look me look at RDBX first. So RDBX, let's go to the bigger time frame. Right, so you have that clean first move that everybody was jumping in and buying like crazy, right there, and then you fail all the way down to $2. Held a really strong bottom of 250s. So 1, 2, 3, 4 days of holding 250s, and then shorts are piled in now, right? So shorts are piled in. What do you do when you start taking them out? They start squeezing back up. So it hit a high from $2 or $1 almost, $2 to 11, all the way back to down to $2, and then all the way back up to 10, 960, 950. What did Siga do? Look at this. Do these not look the same? Do these not look the same? I promise you this is a different stock. I promise you I changed the chart. You can see in the top right. I definitely changed the chart. I mean, it looks similar, but you guys know it. You guys see what I'm saying, right? You guys see that big move from all the way to the bottom to the top. That big move all the way back down, almost giving it all. And then that big back up move almost catching that top one, right? So let's go back to RDBX. This one was a little bit more of a staircase, but still that big move up, that big move all the way down, and then that big move up almost to that high. They look the same to me. They look the exact same to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Recognize patterns and memorize them, guys. They repeat themselves. And a lot of times, like for now, if I start seeing RDBX start squeezing and breaks $11, my attention might go to Siga. If Siga hasn't broken that high again, Siga might start doing that. So looking at Husa, 534 on Husa. I want 550. I want Husa to be over 550 to start looking at some trades. Mira, are you buying right out of the money call options for Siga? What are you playing? So Frank, I just repeated myself 3 or 4 times. Frank Franco. Am I gonna play Amazon? Probably not. I think the rallies usually happen before. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it pulls back. But I do expect a little bit of higher moves on Amazon. I could see Amazon hitting 2480s again, 2500s. I could see 2500s on Amazon again. Look at the 180 chart. We are pretty far down from that 180 SMA, right? So we were due for a move back up. You also had a clean break of downtrend right there. So 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches. That fourth one, you break, you go higher. And then same thing, right? Same thing as that other one, whichever one I was looking at. Look at this. You take the stairs down sometimes on the bigger time frames, and when you rally, you go up fast. Look. You take off. Stairs down, and then you fly up. A lot of times it's backwards on the penny stocks. On granola in my throat. Oh my. A lot of times in the... Holy crap. It's like... So you got some long-term calls on Siga. I do want to look at Husa. So a lot of times it is backwards on the 1 minutes. So here's at 543 again on Husa. 564 is our high. A lot of times it is backwards on the 1 minute, so you take the stairs up and then you free fall down, right? Because a lot of times those flushes of sellers are a lot more aggressive than the stairs up. But on those longer time frames with those bigger stocks, I think it's backwards. You got over that 543, which is that pivot point of the pre-market high. So that pre-market high before market open was 543. If I draw a little box sideways right there at 543, you could see that we got above it once. That was, first of all, it was resistance. We got that clean break through it. That's that one trade I took. Then held that support, bounced a little bit. Once we fell below that box again, now is resistance, and that is exactly where we are now again. That's exactly where we are getting rejected, and had a pretty big turnaround right there. Look at that candle, spiked all the way up to 545 and closed down low of 527. One candle with 20-cent move right there. So good thing I jumped in some of those trades a little early on, locked in some of my profits already. So we got some people calling out Siga, some people calling out Grab. Grab has a high of 320, about 60 cents off where we are. I mean 40 cents. And then Siga. Siga looks good. Siga's holding that bottom. So here's that uptrend. I don't even know where that uptrend came from. There's a little uptrend on Siga, and then you did have a break of downtrend down there. So that actually could have been your trade right there. Could have been your entry. So Siga pre-market highs, connect them all. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches at market open. You finally broke above it and moved a little bit higher. Timothy over on YouTube said, would you short Tesla, although SPY looks bullish? Let me look at Tesla. No. I think Tesla, just like Amazon's, had a little bit more room up. That 180 SMA on both of them is pretty far off still. So we were down, way down there. That's a little overextended off of that. So now we're climbing back up. We dropped down a Tesla to that 50 SMA or 70 SMA, whichever one I have right now. Bounced off of it, clean bounce, moving all the way higher. And now we might keep moving up higher again. So if Tesla gets over to that 800s, 850s, then maybe you start going back in short. I don't think anything is going to keep going to new highs. But see how close we always stay to that 180. We bounce off of it, we bounce off of it, bounce off of it. Kind of downtrended below it for a while. Ripped through the top side of it, bounced off of it, came below it. We were pretty extended of it, so now we're due for a touch on it. So it's pretty up there, but I think we can get up there, get a touch, and pull back down a little bit more. Maybe to this bottom trend line again. So I will not do anything with it right now. I'm still holding that one share on it, up like close to $100 on it, but Sniper Trades took that trade on Grab and made some money. Darth Trader is calling out BKSY. BKSY is rallying back up. What's the high of BKSY? 297. Although yesterday you had almost a double top at 286, 287. So let me mark that one. BKSY looks good. If we start getting up that 290, take that trade for 297, break of $3 high. That looks good. Sniper Trades, good job on that Grab trade. So he took a trade on Grab of 281, and looks like he probably got 3, 4, 5 cents of profit if he already took it. Oh no, he's still in it. He's still in it. Okay, he's still in it. What is your target? 2.9? I don't know how much higher this is going to keep moving up. Clutch Trade is in here saying not really seeing anything worth trading. Same here. Same here. We're all in the same boat. We got probably the only cleanest trade we could have made money on today was Husa. A little bit of a good opening, 10-15 minutes. We got break of a downtrend and started climbing back up. Had one good dip opportunity, one clean breakout here, and that was it. That was it. That was two of the clean entries that I could have seen. Jan, you had a little bit of an uptrend from pre-market. So three points right there in pre-market. Took that fourth one at market open. I got kind of lucky on this trade, I think. I bought in low and I started selling. Somehow it didn't sell me when I wanted to, so I actually entered short on it accidentally and made another $20 on that. So I got a little lucky on that one. Well, actually, I got unlucky and lucky because I think at one point I was up almost $200 on it and I tried selling and didn't sell me, so I got a lower exit on it. But nothing clean here. Nothing. I mean, now it's going sideways. Nothing clean to watch out for. Still have an alert ready above 4.6 on JAN in case we get a random squeeze out of nowhere and then get back up to that top level. Still a lot of shorts in this stock. We still haven't broken a new high today, so there's still a lot of shorts. If we get a clean move, we can actually rip through and squeeze them out. So I got an alert ready on that one. MULN had one clean move as well. Cheap stock, so I kind of left this one alone. You would not be looking for 20-30 cents. Maybe you could have gotten 10 cents off of this giant move right here. So 124 to 134, that's 10 cents over 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 candles. So kind of tough to make a lot of money unless you really average in. I mean, unless you really step up your share size. Dart Trader posted a little picture. I like that little picture. Those are things that are always pretty handy to keep um, around, just kind of seeing the pattern, see what you see in the chart, compare it real quick, and see if you do see those patterns. So the ones that we usually trade the most is those triangles, the little flag, bull flags. So I guess number one, and then that flag, the bullish flag, that you see a lot. So if you go over to Husa, you see this, right? You see this little channel up right there. So thank you for that, Darth Trader. And then you have that little bull flag down right there. Can you guys see it? And then you break out of that bull flag and then go higher. Kind of hard to see, but nothing is ever picture perfect. But that's essentially what it is. You have that move high, you break that downtrend, that uptrend, you create that little flag. That's where I started averaging in on here, and then you get that next move up. So thanks for posting that, Darth Trader. Always handy to have him around. Sniper trades in on this trade, hitting 290. There we go, 290. Starts opening up 290. $3 is pretty far, man. $3 is up there. So Clutch Trade was saying that he didn't see anything to trade yet. If you guys don't see a clear entry, a clear stock trade, don't trade. Don't force any trades. If you don't see a good entry today, the best time you'll see one will be tomorrow. You always have another day to trade. So don't force any trades today and force any red ones. So don't give a profit for no reason. Blair is also waiting. Mira's calling that 765 on Tesla for resistance. Tesla on a very steep uptrend since that bottom of 734. Very, very steep uptrend all the way to 770s. So $30 a share right there. Amber Kid said thank you over on YouTube. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here and watching. Let me see. Sniper Trades is still on that grab trade probably. Could not break that 2.9. Hopefully you get that break of 290. 290 seemed like two candles got stuck on it at 290. Double top at 290. So did not get that 291 fill you needed to exit, but let's keep watching. I do want to ask you guys something. I want to make a poll. I'm gonna make a poll. I'm gonna do it on the side so you guys don't see what I'm typing until I see it. So I'm gonna go over to create poll. Question. Blair, hold on. Let me ask this question for all of you guys on the poll. COVID sucks. It's not terrible though. Well, hope you recover, man. Hope you recover and do better and get back to being healthy so you can take that trip again. Are you going for 2 weeks still, or are you only gonna go for 1 week now? So my question, how? Oh, hold on. Probably could have asked this a little better way, but. Alright guys, I am going to put a poll up. Jims is asking Sniper Charts if he got out. I don't think he did. He wanted that 291 by 1 penny. Could not get that exit. So I'm putting up a poll. This is just kind of for me, kind of just to see where. I'm just going to post it. Confirm. Poll is open, guys. Everybody go look at the poll and vote. If you're over on YouTube, I'm sorry. This is why I like Tradecaster a little bit better. Besides the low latency and faster stream, you also got that that ability to create polls and all that. So everybody over to my poll. Nope, did not steal in the trade. A stop loss at 275. So let's see if that keeps working out for him. Alright, how did you get here to watch me? We got TikTok, we got Instagram, we got YouTube, and Tradecaster other. What's the other? I couldn't think of anything else, unless you guys like just saw my Discord or something like that. Maybe Reddit, maybe it was another one. But dang, the majority is Tradecaster. Tradecaster is pulling the majority. I thought TikTok was the majority. There's no way only one of you guys came from TikTok. Wow, and I was over here thinking TikTok was my main way of getting people in here. You gotta be joking. This is incredible. This is incredible. Dang. Wait, did you guys misread the question? I don't think you guys misread it, right? Like I'm asking, how did you end up getting to watch me on here? Like, what led you to watch me? Did you first find me on TikTok? Did you first find me on YouTube? Did you first find me on Tradecaster? Like, not what you're actually watching me on, but how did you get to watch me? I don't know if you can change your answer. Did you guys read that question right? Tivo said, "What's TikTok?" TikTok is okay. So I think you can change your answer, maybe. Dang, I have TikTok but rarely use it. Dang, okay, that is incredible, guys. I really thought TikTok was gonna be my main one. But okay, cool to see. Cool to see, cool to see. Oh, okay, you're joking, you're joking. Yes, right. Some of us are older and would never use TikTok. I get it, I get it. Alright, I'm gonna stop the poll. That was pretty interesting to see. That was pretty interesting to see because I did not expect that. Somebody else on YouTube also said Tradecaster, so that's another vote for Tradecaster. Another vote for Tradecaster. Well, awesome. I appreciate all of you guys still sticking around then. That means the majority of you guys probably just out of boredom probably hopped onto my stream on Tradecaster saying, maybe Sean's not streaming today. Maybe AK's not streaming today. Just watch me. And you guys are liking it. So appreciate you guys coming back in here and watching me. I'm sure you guys still watch the other guys, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're all one team on Tradecaster. So everybody else, appreciate you guys coming here from TikTok. The few of you that did come from TikTok. The few of you that did come from YouTube. Chaffic came over from Reddit. I don't use Reddit much. I really don't use Reddit much. So appreciate you coming over from Reddit. But yeah, either way, I don't care how you guys got here. Appreciate you guys in here and consistently being here every morning and trading with me. So thank you guys for that. Now back to trading. Back to trading. We got HUSA making that move back up to that 5-4 level again. Last time we made this move, we got sold off pretty aggressively right there. So we need to get a candle above here, above 543, preferably 550, and hold 550. And then we can start actually watching it careful for a new trade of high of day. So you like the fact that we can learn from different traders on Tradecaster? Yeah, I'm sure I trade different than Sean. I'm sure I trade different than AK47, and I'm sure they trade different from each other. I'm sure Matt trades different. He's probably more of a short bias trader. So there's your shorts. No, it's because we're all learning more stuff here too. Well, I appreciate that, James. Appreciate that. And I try to be very transparent. I don't know how transparent all those other guys are, but you see every trade I take and you see every profit I make. So kind of just being open with you guys and showing you that it is possible. If you're just a beginner, I know they say 90% of day traders lose money, but those are 90% people that didn't take it seriously, people that really kind of just jumped in and want to become millionaires right away, which is not going to happen. People that rush their learning curve, because there's a very big learning curve to day trading, and you have to get experience, you have to get screen time, you have to get a mentor. I mean, it helps, but it's not impossible. It's not as hard as you think to make money in the stock market. I think so. I'm sure other people do. Those people that have been trading for a while. If somebody tells you the stock market is baloney and you can't make money, ask them how long they traded. Ask them how long they were in the market. Juan Trades, your commentary is on point. I appreciate that. S as Benji. I think you were the one that actually came from TikTok. So appreciate it, man. We appreciate you taking your time to teach and show us. Sorry, somebody typed and it moved me down. It shows how you trade. Yep, I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you guys learn a lot. Paper is annoying. I kill it. I kill it on paper. Yeah, we're all millionaires on paper trading. So Jesse on YouTube said, I suffer technical difficulties on Sean, so I've been watching you since. I really like your stream. I watched 2 weeks before I was acknowledged here, but it's cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't streaming fully on YouTube. When I had it on YouTube, I would put it on private, and then I would upload it to YouTube. But I'm sorry. I keep forgetting about YouTube. But now I've done better, so I actually have that chart, that little chat on YouTube up. So any questions you have, let me know. Let me know. So 5K to over 400K so far this year on Paper Dart Trader. In a bear market, ooh, you must know exactly what you're doing to be making that much money in a bear market. You are the real goat. So VTNR was the one that I was calling short earlier. I gave these little hints right here. So that resistance of 1565, you had one candle go above it, right? And could not hold it. You had another candle go above it, couldn't hold it, another one there. A green candle go above it, close below it. That's 3 back to back telling you that this is a short play. And if you would have played a short, look at that. I was calling this one when it was somewhere around here, where I said now you got that flush, and look at that flush. The candles tell you everything you need. Sure, you can use your indicators, your MACD, your RSI, but just watch the candles, watch the wicks, watch the wicks, watch the bodies, learn how to read them, and get that screen time. It's cool, man. No worries. Yeah, sorry about that. So, Blair said, "Don't get me started with paper trade. I made thousands of dollars on it." Slimboni said, "I watched 2 weeks before I was acknowledged." Hey, that was my fault. That's on me. That's on me. Trading with real money, I make stupid mistakes and win some and lose some, but over time, my real account has slowly been going down, not up. I get some great wins, but then when I take a loss, it usually takes all those wins and then some. Yeah, I understand that. It's usually how it always is. If you go, let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something to know that, to show you. Oh my god, look at the steep upcline I've been on the last 13 days. Let me show you guys something. Here's my winning percentage, right? I went down to like 70% win rate, but now I'm up to 72.9 with like 13 days. So you know I have a lot of days recorded on here, right? I have over a year and a half of data imported on TraderView. And here it is, 72.9% win rate. But what does my average daily win look like? It actually keeps going down. I think I was at 860s, 870s, but recently I've been averaging less. Today I'm 440, so half of that. So it's dropped a little bit, but my average winning days are $800. What are my average losing days? 1,300. I lose bigger than I make. But this right here is what proves it. That winning rate. And there's people that are completely the opposite. There's people that lose a lot more than they make. I mean, they lose a lot more often than when they win. But when they win big, right? And I mean, it's just that's why I say experience and day trading is all you need, because you have to find out how you trade. I'm watching Husa again. This is at 542 break again on Husa. See if we get this pivot point break of 540 and squeeze up to 550 and maybe start holding 550. But every time we get into this 540 range, we get flushed down. Look at these sellers right here stacked up. Look at that. The ask shows 106 orders at 540. It's a big ask. So yeah, it all comes down, and this is why day trading you need that experience, right? For me, I know that I win more often than I lose. So I know that when I have a bigger loss, I'm like, okay, now it's gonna take me 2 to 3 days, but I'm gonna get it back, and I know I'm gonna get it back. Um, for some of you guys, it might be the opposite. You might go on a 5 day losing streak, and then out of nowhere you get that winner that you wanted. And now you know that if you're in a 3 or 4 day losing streak, you can stay calm, you can stay relaxed, you can say, okay, these are my losses. Now that I've gone 4 days in a row losing, I know that I know how I trade, and I know that one of these trades can get it back. And when I do make that one winning trade, I will get it back. So you trade calm, you stay to your plan, you stay to your strategy, and you get that winner, and then you make all of it back, right? And that's how I am right now. If I go 2 or 3 days red in a row, which I think at the beginning of May I had 2 days red, but I think my biggest losing streak in over a year is five red days consecutive in over a year and a half. At that point, I'm like, okay, my winning percentage is 73% win rate, right? If I go 5 days red, my odds of making money tomorrow are way higher than it was at if I would have gone 1 day red or 2 days red or 2 days green. I trust myself that I know I'm gonna make money. So searching for consistency, but mainly to avoid revenge trading. That's where I hurt my P&L. And that's another thing that I hope you guys learn from me. You guys see how picky I am with my trades. You guys see how picky I am. Like, I'm not trading unless we're in the front side of a trade and we have obvious targets, right? We have that 543 break, that 550 break. I'm not trading it right now. I'm not buying this breakout here, 540, and see if we get a squeeze or 550 or random squeeze all the way up. I'm picky about my trades. And that's also what makes you a successful trader. You have to know what setups you're looking for and trade those setups. Sega next leg up. Sega has that strong resistance across $12.28, 12.20ish. So a lot of times beginners want to make money like left and right. They see a green candle and they're buying it. And the more you trade, the more experience you get, the more you know that that consistency is not going to come out of every trade you take. That consistency is going to come out of picking the trades, not taking the trades, picking the trades. So Tesla supply zone at that 765, that's what you were calling. I see it. So we could turn on down. It looks like, let's look at SPY. SPY is also probably coming back down a little bit. Stalling out, running out of energy right here. So this move right here, whoa. I don't know how you put vertical lines. I don't know why anybody needs vertical lines. Right there, that move is a lot stronger than this move right here. So you are running out of energy. You're running out of fuel. You need to switch over to Tesla and get an electric car. But yeah, so it's okay. I forgot about my YouTube crew again. Okay, cool. No chats, no new chats. I'm sorry. I'm still here. Any questions? Let me know. So, Dart Trader said, sometimes I do question if I'm supposed to be trading or if trading is for me, but I want this more than anything. It's more than just the money, it's the freedom I'm looking for. And that is what a lot of you guys tell me. Like right now, yeah, you're like, come back and trade with us, and come back and trade the afternoon, and trade all day. Guys, the reason you got into trading, and the reason I got into trading, and the reason probably 99% of you guys got into trading is for the money and the freedom, right? You want to be able to make a lot of money and you want to be able to enjoy your day. So why is it that now that I'm profitable and making money, why am I going to sit here 8 hours a day and stare at a screen when this is not what I joined trading for, right? So yeah, yeah. Another thing, what was I going to say? Another thing, and I think that other big trader, Barack, Miar, you guys know who I'm talking about, Miar Barack or something like that. He it's worth studying for hours for like a year or two. Yep, it definitely is, guys. And not just the day trading, swing trading, options, anything. There's so much money you can make in the stock market. So many different ways. Find the one that works for you and stick to it. But ah, that guy's name, Barack. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? There you go, Blair. Good job. First green month. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Darth Trader. I mean, I might do it eventually. I'm not gonna sit here 8 hours a day, but right now I have other things that I want to get out for my whole business and all that. But yeah. What I was gonna say is that one day trader, he's very famous, got a lot of money, Barack, whatever. He once said trading is should be your hobby. Trading is not something that you start off and is gonna be your career. It's not. It's like a hobby, right? If I go pick up disc golf right now and start playing disc golf or golf, any sport, any hobby, right? Disc golf, tennis. If you want to pick up hobby of painting, if you want to pick up hobby of fixing cars, whatever it is, right? It's a hobby. And what do you do in hobbies? You go and you spend money to start learning it, right? If I want to learn how to play golf, I have to go and buy clubs myself, right? I have to go and pay to start at the range. I have to go and practice the range, hit a couple balls, and then I have to go to the golf course and pay the golf course fee and do all of that. I'm paying money for this hobby, right? Now, what am I getting out of it? I'm getting fun, I'm getting excitement, I'm getting experience, I'm getting learning a new hobby, anything like that. And that is what trading should be when you start learning it. It's a hobby. It's not your career. You're not going to go from making six figures as an accountant to dropping out and then making six figures as a day trader your first month or your first year. You're probably not. It should be a hobby, and it starts as a hobby. It's something you like to do. It's something that is fun. It's something that you sit down every morning for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. And if that's all it takes for your hobby, and which honestly that's all it should take at the beginning, just watch the first hour, hour and a half, and just master the first hour, hour and a half of market open. You don't need to sit here 8 hours a day. Just master the first hour, hour and a half, or master the power hour, the 2 to 3 p.m., whatever power hour it is, your time frame. But in the meantime, it is your hobby. Spend money on it, learn it, enjoy it. You're gonna lose money at first, but that is you paying buying your golf clubs. That is you paying buying your disc golfs. That's you paying buying your tennis racket, right? It's just a hobby. But that hobby, eventually you're going to master it, and then eventually you're going to be moving up and playing the better golf tournaments, or playing a better disc golf people, playing the higher tennis people, right? And that is what you're going to do with trading. You're going to get better at it. Your hobby's going to get better at it, and eventually it's going to start paying you. Not that playing golf is going to pay you, unless if you really take it seriously and you've won some tournaments or something like that. But trading has that ability to pay you back. So don't look at trading as you are wise beyond your age. Yeah, you have to be a disciplined trader, guys. Yeah, so look at trading as your hobby. Take 6 months, take a year. You're not gonna be the best golfer in 2 months, guys. You're not gonna be the best guitar player in 3 months. You're not. You're not gonna be the best day trader in 3 months. You might break even, you might lose some money, you might make some money, but you're not in it to be a millionaire in the first year. You're looking at your freedom, your time. Take your time to learn it. So that's not my quote. That is a hobby. I'm not stealing that. Whoever said that, it was Barack. I'll have to look at his name. So yeah. Trading in the zone. I need to finish that. Actually, I did start it though. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back. Some guys will trade on the first hour, take off, hit the gym, do some other things, and then come back for that power hour. That's a bit more realistic. Yep, that makes sense. Mark Douglas. Somebody was telling me that one, and that's the guy I ended up watching again the other day. That mindset would lead you to failure. Money will lead to holding too long or taking profits early. Clutch trades. What are you talking about? Not what I was saying, right? You're saying something else? Or that mindset of like you just want the money now? Yeah. No, Inox, appreciate you for your comment. Wise beyond your age. Sega is climbing back up, making new high dates. Finally got through that 12.3, 12.28 resistance. But like I said, I want Sega over 14.15. I want that clear, obvious trade through new high of day, through that pivot point up there, and start squeezing back up, right? That on one good trade really changed my view of trading. I used to trade like 18 years ago. It wasn't for me then. Went off and started a business and then sold it and got back into trading maybe 18 months ago. And now I love it. I'm 53 and today I'm able to trade with much less anxiety and always learning. You can indeed make a good living, but it takes time. Yeah. Looking for dip on Sega at 12.31. Oh, by the way, guys, Dark Trader, think of it as a war. Red candles are sellers trying to pull you down, and then you bet them and keep going higher, but then eventually you lose a big battle and takes you back below the previous battles, and if you can't get over it, that is a battle lost supply zone. That is all trading is, a big old tug of war. That's what I call it. It's a big old tug of war. There is buyers holding one end of the rope, and there's sellers holding the other end of the rope. Looks like Grab also did not hit that 291 profit for sniper trades, so he might have stopped out on that one. Sniper trades, are you still in here? And honestly, guys, I've been playing with trend lines a little bit more recently, and I like the trend lines. So go to the 5 if you want to make some swing plays, for example, like Tesla. Just go to the 5 minutes, 90 days, or something like that, and play the trend lines. Look at this trend line on Tesla. I just drew this right now. First time I draw this line, right? So yesterday or Friday, you got that high, right? You made a little high point right there. You see this, guys? High right there. And then what happened? That same trend line. So this is your resistance. Now it's support once, support twice, 3 times, 4 times, right? So now you know that that trend line actually is pretty well established. It's pretty well respected for Tesla, right? Pre-market bounced off of it. Market open, dipped below it. Where did it come back to? Where did it come back to? Is that not the same trend line? Is that not the same right there? 5 minutes? Just a 5 minute chart. Find that trend line. Find where it is that it's bouncing and resisting, and so there it is. Clean resistance. Support, 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 support. 1, 2, 3, 4 times you hit that support. No, I did not take trades in the last hour. I was having a little motivational talk for you guys. Gave my little speech of trading psychology, and motivated all of you guys to go out there and be millionaires. That is exactly what you missed out on, Mersa. So if we all become millionaires and you're the last one left, you missed it, man. You missed it. We'll have to spare you some change real quick. So, no, I'm kidding. But, say it again. I'll say it real quick because I do think it's pretty important if anybody else missed it. I was saying that Brock, that one famous trader, because we were talking about trading and being successful, and I was saying that trading should not be a career that you switch into, right? So if you have a job now, you're not going to switch to trading as your new career and expect to make money. The way beginners should look at trading is your hobby, right? So when you learn a new hobby, whether it's playing disc golf, golf, tennis, anything like that, you're spending money, right? You're going to spend money to buy your disc golf. You're going to spend money to get your golf clubs, to get your tennis rackets, right? And ultimately, you're spending money on this hobby to get what? To get the fun out of it, to get the experience, to get learning the new skill, right? Learning this new hobby. And that is what trading is. Trading is something you like, something that you're going to put money in, something that you're going to lose money maybe at the beginning, something that you're going to lose money by commission fees, maybe by paying for scanners, paying for chats, paying for help, paying for mentorship. It's your hobby. You're going to put money into it. Now, the only difference between playing golf, tennis, and disc golf as opposed to trading is trading is a hobby that actually has the ability to pay you back. Pay you back in the future, give you free time, make you some money. So, to be a beginner trading, you should not look at trading as your career. You should look at trading as your hobby. You're going to put money in first. You might lose money at first, but you're paying to have that fun, to learn the skill. You're not going to become a millionaire in the first year or two or anything like that, but you do have the ability to make money trading that can help you in the future, right? So you're learning the skill. But this is what I'm saying, like, guys. Look at this trend line on Tesla. I wasn't watching it, but strong resistance there. Turned into support. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches pre-market, and now we ripped through it on the downside of Tesla. Even you could have bought that breakout there for the fail, for the flush, I mean. And then we came all the way back up to that exact same trend line in reverse. So this could have been, even if you bought this low down here, this could have been your take profit, or this could have been your entry low. So yeah, I like trend lines. I like playing the trend line moves. But no, I didn't take any more trades. I was watching HUSA, HUSA, for that 440 break. We cannot get our 540 break. That's the third time we get to 540 and then turn around. So 540 looks like the pivot point for HUSA. If we get over 540 on HUSA, look at trades on 550, break of 550, hold 550. You can see that's a pretty strong resistance support right there as well. So candles are closing above it until the one that closed below it, and that was your flush. So 550 on that one, get the move up to 564. So let me go back and read some comments because I think I've missed some. So Wild Boy, I'm annoyed. I had my AMD put options, held them strong even in the bull run with my conviction at the 103. Went to sell when I got green and the order sold 4 out of my 20. I had to sell 2 separate orders, ended up only 65 profit. Did AMD bounce off that 103? Did it turn back around after hitting that 103? Oh, it hit 104. But it's still that top of that channel on AMD on the longer time frame, so Darth Trader or Mira to Darth Trader. Just remember, larger time frames determine whether smaller time frames go. Before I enter a trade, I always look at the daily 4 hour and 1 hour and 15 before entering anything. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. Anyone know if scaling out still counts as multiple day trades? I don't think so. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I do not think so. I think that counts. Oh, it does? So if you buy, sell, that's 2 trades. I actually don't know the answer to that. I didn't think it did. I did not think it did. Anyone? Okay, so I read that question. Agreed. If you rely on just making money in the market, I feel like your emotions won't mess with you. Yeah, when starting out pretty strong, I could see a run to 108 over the next week. Mark my words. Yeah, if you're breaking that uptrend, that 103 uptrend, which you did already, you could keep moving up higher. Knowing Knox said, Juan Trades, can you elaborate on 540 being the pivot point? Thanks. Yes, I will. Knowing Knox. Yeah, never mind. I can see it on your chart. Okay, then never mind. Oh yeah, it's right there on my chart. Bought who's at 521 at 10:08. Had to leave, so I sold them the next minute. Unfortunately. So I'm not sure actually. I guess it is counts as 2 trades because you're taking two different profits out. But I don't know how they determine that. Let's look it up. Let's see. This is a question I don't know. And a lot of times I say if I don't know the answer, I'll try to figure it out for you guys. Okay, so does buying and selling count as 2 trades? There's 2 day trades because there are 2 changes in directions from buys to sells. Day trade 1, you bought 50, sell it at 15 and sell it at 35. Hmm. Let's see, in terms of the IRS regs, if you wanted to be classified as day trader, you should be taking about 4 trades per day. Yeah, I thought it was one way. Either scale in or scale out, but not both. The same stock, right? And Thinkorswim, you scale in, You have to unload all your shares at once, and that will count as one trade. They match the buys and sells to count as a trade. So if you have 5 buys and sell one time, they match the 5 to 1. It's a question in regards to classifying as day trader or PDT rules. PDT rules, okay. When it comes to day trading options, can I just pick any strike price? Look at Husa, bounced off of that 517 again, so now Husa is still within the same range. That 517 to that 540. This is a range that Husa is in. So all I see is if you buy, and then sell after that, it's still one trade. But if you buy and sell it, and then you buy and sell it 2 day trades, but I don't know about buy, sell, sell, sell. It's probably still 1 day trade. So Husa still looking for that 540 break, 540 and hold 540. That's what I want. So here we go up to it again. I'm going to take this out because it misses with my eyesight a little bit. So here's that 540 break on Husa. See if we squeeze up to 550 psychological. So there we go. So 540 straight to 550. But now 550 is going to be the next stop for shorts to be putting up a wall of defense. If they lock you out. I'm sure a quick call would answer that question for you too. So if you don't want to get locked out or not be able to trade for a couple of days, just give them a call. They'll probably answer it real quick. If you're on Thinkorswim, you can do the little chat support. Every time I do that, I'm pretty satisfied with it. So they answer your questions right away and stuff like that. So if you're on Thinkorswim and you do that, then you can shoot them a quick chat and ask them. Yeah, so I think buying, selling, selling, selling is one trade. So look at that 540 again, guys. So 540 is that pivot point that I've been saying all day. You got one candle. I guess this could be a little higher. 543 might be the actual resistance. So 543 was a pre-market high. So 543 is where that line should be at, which it is now. 543, there we go. So candle close right at 543. You got that move from 540 all the way to 550. And look at that close of that candle, all the way tucked back in below 543. So still sellers are in control. Sellers are still in control there. So I don't think there's going to be another good trade today. I'm locking in $440 profit. I finished my granola bar, but still kind of hungry. So I might go get me something else to eat. This one can do kind of a big squeeze on HUSA. So if you get to that 540, 550, and then you might run real quick from 550 to 564. Looks like the majority of short sellers are in this area. So I doubt there's big walls of sellers here, big walls of sellers there, and big walls of sellers here. It's possible. You might get that squeeze up. Watch those candles to stay close high. You don't want that candle to come up and then flush right back down, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not 100% either, so if you get caught, let me know. Let us know so we can all learn, because it looks like a lot of us also are not familiar with that. Um, and honestly, I don't know either. So I've most of my life, or most of my trading career, I've been over PDT, so it wasn't something that I was aware of or had to look out for. And I'm sure you weren't either, because I think you were over PDT rule for a while, right? And then you had to drop down because you paid your house off. Good job. Yeah, Sniper Trace is in the same boat, and I think you were too, Wad Boy. I think you were on that same boat with us too. So yeah, definitely a good question to ask. All right, yeah, let us know. So guys, I don't think I'm gonna trade again today. Like I said, you learn to trade to have your time, your freedom. So I'm gonna get off for a little bit. I probably won't even come back for Power Hour. I am not used to trading Power Hour, and you guys know that. Plus, I do have a lot of things to catch up on. I didn't have all weekend to work on the things that I needed to do, so hopefully this time I will. Yesterday, I legit sat late in bed and was watching a show with my wife. Stranger Things, actually. We were watching Stranger Things now that it came back out. It's very different. That first episode was very different than the last one, so it was kind of weirdish. But yeah. Yeah. So we only watched the first episode and then we watched another show. I was getting kind of graphic, and she was like, "Oh, this is weird." She was like, "You want to watch something else?" I was like, "Yeah, but we'll finish it either way." So yeah, I didn't either alone, but now I don't have to worry about a mortgage. I can work at a McDonald's and still survive if I fall in life. Yep, getting a house definitely helps you out a lot. So congratulations, Wild Boy, on doing that. You watch a wide variety of shows. Yeah, we'll talk about shows another time. I'm about to head out, guys. So, once again, guys, I came back from a 4-day weekend, keeping my streak 13 days green in a row right now. So, hopefully, I can drag it out a little bit longer and keep that streak going on. If you're still going to trade for the rest of today, watch HUSA 540, 550. Watch the hold 550. If you get that big squeeze up, make sure that candle holds its value. If that candle pops all the way up to 550, 560, and it pulls back, watch that candle to hold it. Don't jump in it on it as well, because you see how many shorts are in the stock, right? You see how many shorts are in the stock. Sometimes those candles pop up like that, catch them off guard, and then the wall of sellers just flush it right back down like crazy. You do have a lot of buyers in here. 517 is your support. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are kind of balanced, but you still don't know which way it's going to go. So if that candle rips up, just watch it. Don't chase it. If you want to chase it smaller size. If you get any bounce of 550, 540s, you still didn't get a clean hold over 540s. If you start holding 540s, then you start taking that as buyers. 550 is your next level, and then watch for that trade. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll leave my charts up and my computer on. Most likely, I probably won't take another trade. I'm on a nice little green streak that I want to keep going for a while. So let's just see how long I can take it. Hopefully I can go this week all green again. And start of the new month as well. So tomorrow will be June, my birthday month. So I got to make a lot of money. Just kidding, guys. Appreciate all of you guys tuning back in with me as again, coming from a long weekend. So appreciate you guys always being here. Now I know exactly where you guys came from. So most of you are from TradeCaster, so I appreciate you guys checking me out in the first place, liking it, learning from it, and still sticking around. So thank you guys for that. If you like action, watch Queen of the South. We actually watched that one. I don't think we finished it though. I don't think we finished it. But yeah, we definitely watched a couple of episodes, maybe a season or two of that one. Fingers crossed. Thank you for being here. Paulina's Penny 19. A little round of applause. Give it right back to you. So appreciate you being here. Wild Boy, I'm telling you though, keep an eye on AMD. Wild Boy is calling AMD all day long. So AMD 103 is kind of where that pivot was, even from yesterday, 1026. So we're holding those highs right now. 1026, that is a high of yesterday. So here you might look for that uptrend, right? Here's a little downtrend on AMD. Watch for the break of that downtrend. You can put it right there and then see if you get that next leg up on AMD. Mersa, thanks for being in here. Darth Trader as well. Gotta finish it, man. It's good. Oh, yeah, the show. Joey, awesome commentary. Juan, thank you again. Thank you for being in here. The travel miles. Thanks, Juan. Have a good day. Appreciate everybody on YouTube. Jesse, appreciate you being in here. Sorry I didn't acknowledge you for 2 weeks, but now I know that you're going to be in here constantly, so I appreciate that. I'll definitely be checking it out. There's a HUSA. Watch HUSA. So this is that candle I was saying. Watch that candle close high and stay high. Don't let this candle flush. This is exactly what I was just saying. Watch this candle stay high and hold that flush. Hold that candle. Hold that candle. Maybe a small dip trade here. See if we move on higher. There's that 550 bounce I was just calling all day. Now watch the break. Oh boy, baby. Oh boy, baby. Oh boy, baby. Oh boy, baby. Wasn't I just saying that? Was I not just saying that? Didn't I say watch that candle to go and hold it? Watch that candle to pop up and hold that move. If it holds that move, watch that next micro pullback. I've been saying this every single day. Every single day, guys. I just said it even before it happened, like literally like 3 minutes before I was calling the move. How do I know what's going to happen? Oh my gosh, that is just beautiful where I can see that. It's like I just have like a 10 minute scene to the future. It's like I have 10 minutes into the future and I know what's going to happen. It's like I can see the future, guys. It's a stop loss. It's a stop loss. I had a stop loss. I haven't seen all the comments yet. I'm still holding 100 shares. I gotta go back and fix my trader view. I gotta go back and fix my trader view. Watch this new high. 5.8. The ladder. I placed it on the ladder. So the active trader, the little thing underneath it, if you hover over it and you have that active send, that auto send, I'm gonna sell a little bit there. 50 shares left. If it breaks, I'm selling. 508, there we go. 587. Sell there. I'm fully out. $543. I increased it to $543. So what was I up? 300 on it. So now I'm up an extra 200. So now I'm up $640 on the day. I don't know. Let's go find out real quick. I was about to head out on the day and surprise, boom, extra $600 on the day. Once again, I jumped in smallest share size. I was later in the day, so I didn't want to risk all my profit and lose it. But that trade was there, guys. That trade was there. Where did it jump in? 552 is where I jumped in, right? Let me see where I got in on this play. I got in a 551. Oh my gosh. 551. I got it at the lowest possible penny of that candle. Instantly fly, baby. This is why I'm saying, guys, this is why my winning percentage is so high. I left this whole consolidation alone. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to squeeze, if it's not going to squeeze. I don't know. But I know that when we break that 5-4, that 5-5, and we hold that 5-5, that candle pops up and holds it. I was saying it the whole time. Wait for that candle to pop up and hold it, right? It held it. I jumped in. I think I bought 2,500 shares or 1,500 shares. So didn't jump in that full 5K, 10K share size, but man, that would have been nice if I did. That would have been nice. I definitely missed that play. Didn't jump in full size. Oh well, made a little bit more. Now I'm kind of kicking myself. I didn't jump in full size, but yeah. So now 5.9. See if you get that $6 touch. We'll see. So let's go back and look at some comments. Let's go back and look at some comments. Hey, Mersa took that trade as well. 5.95. Watch the $6 test. You may not break $6, but you might get up and touch it. $6. This is gonna move higher. I would have bought small size right there. Right there. Yep. It's gonna squeeze to $6. It's gonna squeeze to $6. Just watch it. Satellite. Maybe. $5.87. Candle closed above $5.87. Move back up to $5.90. So Mercer took a little bit of that trade. Let's see. So sniper trades also, I think probably So Mercer got a little out early. That's okay. It's okay. Swell Granny said I live for this. Dark Trader said, well, damn. Guys, I've been saying this. I was literally sitting here saying, watch that counter pop up, hold that level, and watch that next move, right? I was saying it. I was saying it. Sniper Trace looks like might have missed it, actually. I was looking for that move earlier. Is that a stop loss? That was a stop loss that I was able to put real quick, just above break even in case anything came down. I was already in full profit, so I wouldn't have lost that. How did I place that stop loss? I put it in at the ladder. So that ladder real quick is that active trader where you got the price down the middle and then the red column on the right, red column on the left, I mean green column on the left. If you hover your mouse over and have that auto send anywhere you hover over it, if you hover over that price where you're at, it's gonna, if you have an order open, like if you have some shares open, if you hover over it, it'll put a stop loss, or if you put it above the price that it's at. So if right now, if I put it at $6, it's going to say sell limit. So if I put it above the price where it's at, it'll sell limit. If I put it below, it'll be a stop. So that way I can find the target that I want real quick and just click it, and that order goes in instantly because I have the auto send checked in. It'll go instantly to the chart. Husa might be an entry 591 to 601. That's what I was looking for. 590 did break. I do think $6 is around the corner, so we might see that. Darth Trader. Hold on, let me see something. So fingers crossed. It looks like Wild Boy sent you a PM to see that how that works. I'm still watching Husa. We can get $6 pretty soon. Oh, you got it. Okay, you got it. So good job. Mercer was in at 539 on this one. He got in early. Good job, Mercer. I don't know if Mercer you're under that PDT rule or not, but as well, if you have questions about it, call your broker and see if you can sell in different levels and not get penalized for that day trade and maybe still count one day trade. Because in that case, you take some profit there and you let those runners go, and that runners would have definitely helped you. So. Back. All right, guys. I didn't import, right? I didn't. Did I import? I don't remember. Yes, I want to replace it. Yes, I want to go back to Trader View. Currently up $444 on the day. So let's import this new updated profit. And just like that, it's like I click buttons and money appears. It's like I just click extra buttons, just resave it and come back in, and it's like just money appears, right? More money. Look, an extra $199.67. Now currently up $643 on the day. Oh my gosh, I was about to head out and I saw that move and I jumped in it. I was preaching it all day long and we got that move. We got that move. So now, guys, I am definitely going to call it a day. Up $650 on the day. Um, dang, I want to trade my account. Bro, is it possible to have like 15 different active traders and go click, 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 and then buy, buy, sell, 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 sell? That'd be kind of cool, right? Nah, it's impossible. Actually, Worry Trading does it. He's got his Lightspeed and then he's got his other Lightspeed account, and he'll do that. He'll do that. He'll buy on both of them and then sell on both of them. I don't know how he does it. That's ridiculous. Mira said yes. Alright, guys. Now it's time to head out. $643 profit. Tuesday, Thursday 743, Wednesday 250, Tuesday last week $4 profit, Monday 716, Friday before that 344, Thursday before that 50. It keeps going, it keeps going. Wednesday 784, Tuesday 300, Monday 200, 705, 450 again. Watch this, 595 break to $6. 5.95 break to $6. We got 5.97. Now the shorts are back in, right? Remember what I said? This is the shorts. This is where they are, right? I said if we get them out of here, there's nobody there. There's no shorts there. Most of them are down here. I said that. And now that we kind of consolidate, now they have a chance to get back in and form another little wall. But this is where you caught them off guard, and then now they're back in here trying to fight off that $6. $6, right? There. Yeah. You know they're gonna be at $6. 601 is your entry here for 5-10 cents above that if you get through it. There it is, 603. There it is. It's 5 cents on the on 601 entry. Still holding high on the candle. Still holding high. Now it's going about halfway of that candle. So not the best close, but alright guys, I'm done for today. I always say that. I say it about 15 times before I really say that. No, I gotta stay and watch all the Dex people come in here. It is possible to connect different accounts to one. Yeah, okay. I see. Beautiful trades on Husa today, guys. Beautiful trades. I don't think I took a single red trade on Husa today. Maybe I did, but barely. But look at that. Bought that front side. Waited for all of this to pass. Waited for all that choppiness to get away. And then jump back in. Wow, boy, how's your AMD playing out? Still that 103. Hey, there's that break of downtrend I was calling out earlier. It was right there. Break of downtrend, moved a little bit higher past it. I see it a little bit. Alright guys, it's time for me to head out. I was about to say it until I jumped into that trade and made an extra $200, but I'm gonna get up and stretch for a little bit. I gotta go feed my dogs. They're not used to being fed this late usually. They usually eat by 10 now, and now I've been staying a little later. So I know their stomachs are hungry like mine. But guys, like I was saying earlier, same thing applies now. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully that was kind of cool to watch. All of you guys are so stubborn. Power hour. See you back in an hour. See you back in power hour. It's here to play penny stocks at this moment than blue chips. I'm down 50 today on Jan. No more trades for me. Just Brown, so no worries. No worries. Keep an eye on it. If not, tomorrow will be your better trade. I'll see if I come back for power hour, guys. If I do, I'll let you guys know. If I trade anything, I'll also post it on my Discord. But I don't know about that, so we'll see. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. There's that 610. A little bit of another push there, 610. So thank you guys for watching. I am going to head out for the rest of the day. Appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So be back tomorrow, 15-ish minutes before market open. We'll take a look at the gappers, take a look at all of them. Tibo, bueno. Nos vemos mañana. We will see you guys. Took off at 6:12. Good job, Sniper Trades. Good trading. Took a loss earlier and stuck to your plan and came back and still trading. And now you're hitting them winners now. So good job. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good rest of your day. Peace. $100 says he won't leave. You're funny, man. You're making me leave now. Do you know what green Chile is? Yeah? Are you guys making me stay? Are you gonna ask random questions so I stay, and then Husa starts coming up above 615 again, and then start taking more trades, and then I get my money back? and then I lose my money and go into the red, and then I revenge trade and lose $3,000, and then I have you guys to blame and pay it back to me? Is that what you guys want me to do? You guys want me to stay here, revenge trade, lose money, and then you guys owe me money? Because that's what it sounds like. Kick rocks, I'll split the 100 with you, then I'll open a stream and you can come back. Oh, guys, y'all are funny. I like doing these streams, guys. I'm really enjoying them, so hopefully you guys are too. But I gotta leave. I gotta go eat. I gotta feed my dogs. I gotta go stretch. I gotta enjoy the rest of my day because I worked years of studying, of not giving up and trading to go 13 days green in a row. To go 13 days green in a row. To go over $6,000 profit in 13 days. I've earned it, guys, and you guys will too. So y'all take care. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Do not lose your money if you're up. Your best trade might come tomorrow. If you are red, don't revenge trade and try to make it back, because you might lose it and lose more, and then you'll really dig yourself a hole that you will not be able to dig out the rest of the day. So guys, with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good day. Peace out. See you later, alligator.